Good morning, Edukampyons. May we please request everyone to find your seats and settle down. The program will start in a few minutes. Thank you.
Tuwing dumarating ang pasukan, ang palaging tanong ng nakararami ay, handa ba tayo?
Kakulangan ng silid-aralan sa ilang eskwelahan sinalubong ng mga estudyante sa unang araw ng pasukan.
Sapat ba ang ating mga pangangailangan para mas makapagbahagi ng kaalaman sa bawat kabataan? Ngunit taon-taon din, sa kabila man ng mga hamon na dumarating, sama-sama natin itong tinutugunan sa abot ng ating kakayanan. Hanggang sa
Hati ang opinyon ng nakararami sa pagpapatupad ng distance learning dahil sa mga problema gaya ng mabagal na internet connection at kakulangan ng gadget na maaaring gamitin sa pag-aaral.
Naging usap-usapan yung pag-delay muna ng pasukan hanggang sa susunod na taon kung kailan mas handa ang mga bata, mga magulang, teacher at mga paaralan. Marami man ang tutol sa pagbabalik eskwela, may mga solusyon at paraan na maaari nating gamitin para ituloy ang pagpapalawak ng kaalaman. Sa panahong nailagay sa panganib ang pagpapakalat ng karunungan sa mga kabataan, atin pa ding ginagampanan ang ating pangako para patuloy na itaas ang antas ng ating edukasyon sa panahon man ng pandemya. Ika nga, learning should never stop. Anumang pagsubok, kaya nating lagpasan basta sama-sama.
Nagtatanong, natutuwa, lumalawak ng mundo niya. Masdan mo siya, namamangha, marami nang nagagawa.
Ramdam ko kung gaano kalaki ang effort ng mga guro para lang maibahagi ang nalalaman nila sa mga bata. Doble ang hirap nila sa paghahanda.
Mas nakikita ko ngayon yung paikisa ng mga magulang, yung involvement nila, para maitawid namin ang kaalaman para sa mga bata. Mas tumibay ang partnership namin to make home study work.
Malaking bagay sa akin itong barangay handbook. Mas lalo kong naiintindihan ang pangangailangan ng aking mga nasasakupan. Lalo na ngayon nasa gitna tayo ng isang malawakang krisis. Nakakatulong din ito sa kung paano namin minamanage ang peace and order sa bawat lugar ng aming barangay. Sinisiguro din namin na mabahagi sa bawat barangay tanod at mga volunteer health workers ang aming mga natutunan sa pamamagitan ng mga seminars at counseling.
Since sa ibang bansa nagtatrabaho si mama at papa, sinisigurado ko na nasusubaybayan ko ang kapatid ko sa kanyang online classes. Ginagawan ko ng paraan para maturuan siya sa kanyang mga lessons at mga assignment. Mahirap sa umpisa, but I need to step up para sa kinabukasan niya.
Noong panahong nangyari ang pandemya, nahinto ang mga negosyo, nagsipakulong ang mga tao, tumigil ang ating mundo. Kaalaman lamang ang muling magpapabalik nito. Karunungan para muling maibalik ang buhay ng tao.
Sa aming ika-70 taon, handog namin ay pasasalamat sa lahat ng mga naging kasapi sa misyong maging gabay ng bawat batang Pilipino tungo sa kanilang mga mithiin. Mula sa bawat individual na bahagi ng REX na patuloy tumutugon sa kanilang tungkulin sa kabila ng pandemya, hanggang sa inyong mga tagapagtaguyod ng edukasyon na patuloy na pagsuporta, tayong lahat sama-sama.
Hawak kamay, ang pag-asa, gagabayan kita. Dahil para sa bata, aking pagsisikap. Para sa bata, aking hangad at pag-asa. Pangarap ko'y kung anong pangarap niya. Buong puso ko, buong puso ko, buong puso ko. Para sa bawat bata. Para sa bata, para sa bata.
The beautiful butterfly. chicks!
Ang barangay ay nagmula sa salitang balangay o bangka. Tulad ng isang paglalayag, ang pagpapatakbo ng barangay ay isang malaking pagsubok. Ang barangay ay ang pinakamaliit na unit ng pamahalaan. Ngunit ito ang may pinakamalaking tungkulin. Ang tumatayong unang depensa sa anumang sakuna, kalamidad at mga pangunahing pangangailangan. Ang tutugon sa mga isyung pangkalusugan, kakulangan sa infrastruktura at problema sa edukasyon. Sa kasalukuyan, ang bansang Pilipinas ay naitalang binubuo ng 42,045 barangay. Bawat isa ay pinamumunuan ng mga sumusunod: isang punong barangay, 7 barangay kagawad, sangguniang kabataan, at mga opisyales ng barangay na tinalaga ng sangguniang barangay. Ang punong barangay o barangay captain ang pinakamataas na opisyal ng isang barangay. Siya ang lokal na punong ehekutibo na nagpapatupad ng lahat ng ordinansa sa nasasakupang barangay. 7 barangay kagawad o barangay councilors ang may tungkuling isagawa ang gawaing lehislatibo tulad ng pagmumungkahi at pagpapatibay ng mga ordinansa at resolusyon para sa kaunlaran, kaayusan at kagalingan ng barangay at ng mga naninirahan dito. Sangguniang Kabataan. Ang tagapangulo ng Sangguniang Kabataan ang punong ehekutibo na nagpapatupad ng mga programa, proyekto, serbisyo at aktibidades ng barangay para sa kabataan. Ang mga barangay tanod, health worker, daycare worker, and nutritionist naman ay mga opisyales na naitalaga ng punong barangay at ng mga miyembro ng sangguniang barangay upang panatilihin ang kaayusan sa kanilang lugar. Ano nga ba ang mga responsibilidad ng mga opisyales ng barangay? Sa kabuuan, ang mga naitalagang opisyales ng barangay ay may katungkulan sa pagbubuo at pagpaplano ng mga pulisiya, pagbabudget at pagsasakatuparan ng mga programa, proyekto at aktibidades para sa komprehensibong pag-unlad ng barangay. Ayon sa Section 16 at 17 ng Republic Act 7160, ang katungkulan ng mga opisyales ng barangay ay ayon sa sumusunod na mga aspeto: pangkalahatang kapakanan o general welfare, agriculture support services, health and social services, mga serbisyo at pasilidad na may kaugnayan sa pangkalahatang kalinisan at koleksyon ng basura, pagpapanatili ng mga kalsada sa barangay, tulay at sistema ng supply ng tubig, pagsasakatuparan ng mga katarungang pambarangay, mga pasilidad at infrastruktura tulad ng mga barangay hall, plaza, multipurpose pavement, sports center at iba pa. Mahirap mamuno sa isang barangay dahil ito ang may responsibilidad na mapanatili ang kaayusan at kapayapaan ng nasasakupang lugar. Marami ding hamon ang kailangang harapin. Mahabang oras ang kailangang gugulin sa pagsasanay at seminars para mas lalong maintindihan ang bigat at importansya ng kanilang mga tungkulin at responsibilidad. Kailangang maging mabilis sa pag-iisip at pag-a-adjust dahil mabilis ang pag-usbong ng mga bagong batas, patakaran, regulasyon, sistema at pamamaraan. Kailangan din ng masusing pag-aaral. Mayroong higit kumulang na 75 reference materials, mga libro, handbooks, manuals at pamphlets, ngunit ang karamihan dito ay hindi na makikita sa merkado. Hindi lamang mga simpleng material at impormasyon ang kailangan ng ating mga lider ng barangay. Alinsunod sa hangarin ng Rex Bookstore na tayong lahat kapit-bisig para sa bata, para sa bayan, kaakibat ang Center for Local Governance and Professional Development Incorporated o CLGPD. Inilathala ang kauna-unahang reference material patungkol sa tama at angkop na pamamahala sa lahat ng barangay sa buong bansa upang magabayan at matiyak na handa ang ating mga opisyal ng barangay na tuparin ang kanilang mga tungkulin. Para mas madaling maintindihan, ang handbook ay hinati ayon sa 5 pangunahing responsibilidad ng barangay. Module 1, Barangay Governance and Administrative Module. Nagbibigay ito ng pangkalahatang impormasyon tungkol sa likas na katangian, tungkulin, responsibilidad at kapangyarihan ng chairman ng barangay, konsehal at SK chairman. Sa unang module din tinatalakay ang lokal na otonomiya, desentralisasyon at devolusyon, pangkalahatang sistema at istruktura ng pamahalaan at konstitusyon ng Pilipinas. Module 2, Barangay Social Services. Tinatalakay dito ang iba't ibang mga serbisyong panlipunan ng barangay na tumutukoy sa mga sumusunod na sektor ng lipunan: bata at kabataan, mga taong may kapansanan, nakatatandang mamamayan, solo na magulang, grupo ng kababaihan, katutubong tao, kalalakihan na tumututol sa karahasan. Sa module ding ito, ipinapaliwanag ang sumusunod na mga programang panlipunan ng barangay: Barangay Health Worker, Barangay Nutritionist, Scholar, Barangay Employment, Gender and Development, Daycare Program, Agrikultura at Pangisdaan. Module 3, Barangay Fiscal and Budgetary. Ang module na ito ay nagpapaliwanag ng mga tax code, generation fees, mga bayarin at singilin na maaaring makolekta, proseso ng pag-budget, paggamit at pagkontrol hinggil sa pondo ng barangay, ang pamamahala ng mga tao at paggamit ng digital records, DBM at COA rules and opinions, at ang pamamaraan sa maayos na pangangasiwa ng pananalapi ng barangay. Module 4, Barangay Justice, Security, Environment and Disaster Preparedness. Dito ipinaliliwanag ang ginagampanang bahagi, tungkulin at responsibilidad ng mga opisyal ng barangay sa kapaligiran, seguridad, kapayapaan at kaayusan, mga isyu sa kalinisan, katarungang pambarangay, disaster, climate change, anti-drug abuse, pamamahala sa solid waste at likas na yaman, malinis na hangin, pamamahala ng tubig. Module 5, Public Officials Accountability. Nilalaman nito ang mga batas at regulasyong pang-administratibo na sumasaklaw sa pamamahala ng barangay. Mababasa rito ang mga napagpasyahang mga kaso na maglalarawan ng mga pananagutang administratibo o kriminalidad na maaaring harapin ng isang opisyalis ng barangay. Layunin ng Barangay Handbook na magabayan ang ating mga lider ng barangay sa mga impormasyon, opinyon at desisyong legal na makatutulong sa kanila upang sila ay makaiwas sa hindi sinasadyang pagkukulang o paggawa ng katiwalian na maaaring maging pananagutan nila. Bilang patunay na suportado ng pamahalaan at lehitimong basihan ang ating Barangay Handbook, ito ay iniindorso ng ilan sa mga pambansang opisyales kasama sina Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte, DILG Secretary Eduardo Año, at Senate Finance Chairman Senator Sani Angara. Naglabas na rin ng kaukulang advisory si Undersecretary for Barangay Affairs Yusek Martin Dino na naglalayong magbigay ng gabay sa mga barangay kung paano makakukuha ng kumpletong set ng Barangay Handbook for Leadership and Management. Ang mga bibili ng Barangay Handbook ay makakukuha ng libreng libro at serbisyo tulad ng mga sumusunod. Una, Barangay Calendar at Users Journal na may kopya ng opisyal na konstitusyon at bylaws ng Liga ng mga Barangay sa Pilipinas, LNB. Pangalawa, isang kopya ng alinman sa dalawa, the Philippine Law on Senior Citizens o All the Taxpayers Need to Know About the Train Law. Pangatlo, makadadalo sa isang training workshop kung saan maaaring mas matutunan kung papaano mapapakinabangan ng wasto ang mga handbooks at serbisyo nitong handog. Pang-apat, access sa microsite ng CLGPD website upang makapag-download ng kumpletong text ng mga batas at iba pang opisyal na dokumento. Panglima, kaukulang update sa batas, circulars, regulasyon, opinyon at iba pa sa inyong email address at iba't ibang social media platforms. Pang-anim, libreng konsultasyon sa lahat ng usaping legal at pamamahala. Ayos! Tinuturing mang pinakamaliit na unit ng pamahala ng barangay, hindi maipagkakaila ang importansya at epekto nito sa ikabubuti ng kabuuan ng ating lipunan. Kaya dapat siguraduhin ang maayos na pamamahala rito. Ito ang layunin ng pagsasanib puwersa ng REX at CLGPD upang mailathala ang Barangay Handbook. Panatilihin nating pagyamanin ang ating kaisipan patungkol sa wasto at mapayapang pamamahala sa ating barangay para sa kinabukasan ng ating bayan. Tayong lahat, kapit-bisig para sa bata, para sa bayan.
Let us all stand for the opening prayer and the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
In respectful presence of our brothers and sisters across boundaries and faiths, let us all join in prayer and worship and gratitude and for guidance. Almighty and eternal God, we thank you for the gift of life and all its joys. We thank you for today, for all its challenges, in all its splendor. We thank you for the gift of one another. O God of infinite mercy and wisdom, only in unity with your will can all our toils have true meaning. Transform us into willing and able stewards of this world and its future. Bring us together to work with understanding and compassion. As we toil and grow weary, we pray for renewed strength and resolve. As we experience pain and sorrow, let us be reminded of untold good beyond. As we see pain and suffering, let us be instruments of your peace and extensions of your loving and healing hands. As we gather here today, bless us all that our collective knowledge be tempered and guided by your wisdom. Grant us clarity of vision to see the common good amidst all distractions. Endow us with humility and purity of heart to transcend all differences and reservations. When we leave this gathering, let us be the change we seek. As we endeavor to practice what we learn, let us be the good we want to see in others. As we work for our learners and their future, let it be that your will be done. In solemn silence, let us conclude with our own personal prayer.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, tewas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa gagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit ng pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhabing pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga akin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You may now take your seats. Welcome to the 2022 Gawad Edukampyon for Local Governance Awards. Let's start today's celebration of outstanding achievements and innovation in public service with a song that reminds us why we are doing what we are doing and how these efforts and wins today, big and small, build a solid foundation for a better world tomorrow. To serenade us this morning, let's all give a round of applause to Bai Hannah.
I dream that someday our voices will somehow fill the earth with joy forever.
I dream that someday our wishes will somehow soon come true and last forever. I dream that one day our songs in some way will bring a bright tomorrow, full of love, full of hope, full of joy.
I dream that one day when all the world will hear us,
when all the world will
someday the world will stand before us,
singing one song together everywhere, singing, we are gonna love you, people of the world. We are gonna make you a better world. We will all respect you, people of the world. We are gonna make you a better world.
I dream that one day our voices will somehow fill the earth with joy forever.
I dream that someday our wishes will somehow soon come true and last forever. I dream that one day our songs in some way will bring a bright tomorrow, full of love, full of hope, full of joy.
I see that one day when all the world will hear us,
when all the world will
someday the world will stand before us,
singing one song together everywhere.
We are gonna love you, people of the world. We are gonna make you a better world.
We'll respect
we will respect you, people of the world. We are gonna make you a better world.
We are gonna love you, people of the world. We are gonna make you a better world.
We'll respect
we will all respect you, people of the world. We are gonna make you a better world. We are gonna love you, people of the world. We are gonna make you a better world. We are gonna love you, people of the world. We are gonna make you a better world. A better world.
Thank you, Bai Hannah, for that inspiring opening number. To preside over today's festivities, let us welcome today's host, a longtime friend of Rex Education and the staunch education champion, Miss Pia Shuk Velasco.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Good morning, my fellow Edukampyons. And again, welcome to the 2022 Gawad Edukampyon for Local Governance Awards. I am Pia Shuk Velasco, and like most of you, I am also a public servant. I have served the office of the President, Joseph Ejercito Estrada, way back in 1999 as one of his personal secretaries, and after which I became the executive assistant of Senator Ping Lacson at the Senate of the Philippines. And I also have served the municipality of Cainta, Rizal as its two-termer councilor and two-termer vice mayor. So pareho po tayong lahat dito mga public servants. And today, I am so honored to be part of this beautiful celebration of Husay at Serbisyo with all of you, fellow duty bearers and champions of education. It feels like it was just yesterday when we launched the program. And now we are all here sharing this special moment with our fellow exemplars and public servants to celebrate resilience excellence, and innovative despite going through the most difficult crisis of our generation. Alam naman po natin yung COVID, no? But anyway, Rex Education started the Edukampyon philosophy with the Filipino learner in mind and heart. And this means that to succeed in our goal of uplifting Philippine education, it is not only the educators or the teachers or the parents who should be part of this movement. All of us, tayong lahat, surrounding the learners, have a duty to bear, have a role to play. So we are grateful to each one of you today for being part of this movement para sa bata, para sa bawat Pilipino. And to officially open and start today's ceremony, let us welcome on stage the Chief Executive Officer of Rex Education, Mr. Don Timothy Buhain.
To our dear and esteemed guests who have come all over the country to join us today, our partners in learning and good governance, everyone watching from home, gentlemen and ladies, good morning, and welcome to the Gawad Edukampyon for Local Governance Award. What a truly incredible moment this is to be finally standing in front of you, in front of new and familiar faces, all of whom have shown resilience, husay ng serbisyo, good governance, bayanihan, for the benefit of our country and our people. Indeed, it has been a challenging 2 years for all of us. But you all showed up. You all worked so hard and succeeded. You are true servant leaders, effective, efficient, dedicated, committed, resilient, and inspiring emulation. And now, you are here. We are all here showing up as Edukampyons. Rex is honored and delighted to have all of you here today. Rex Education started the Edukampyon agenda to rally the whole nation, to champion the Filipino learner. Being an Edukampyon is living up to our pledge of accompanying all Filipino learners throughout their lifelong journey. We see education as something that happens not only in the four walls of a classroom, but as a continuous process from when we first begin to comprehend and understand as children up to adulthood, and as we mature and become the best versions of ourselves. We see education duty bearers to be not only the teachers and the schools or the school leaders, but everyone who has a direct or indirect role in ensuring that education happens. This means it's all of us are part of this. All of us are included in that role. And in the last years that we have partnered with government agencies and local government units, or LGU, to share in our vision and mission, to uplift every learner in our nation, we have seen your undeniable capabilities and contribution in truly making a difference. As first responders in matters of health and welfare, you share in an all-important duty of Edukampyons to ensure that our learners are healthy, safe, engaged, challenged, supported, and values-oriented. As all learners are integral part in the communities we govern, you govern, and serve at the same time. This is an inspiration of the Gawad Edukampyon for Local Governance Awards. 5 months ago, Rex launched the awards to provide a platform to support and recognize the exemplary performance of LGUs and local chief executives, or LSEs, in the fulfillment of their sworn duties and delivery of public service. Today, we have the best of the best gathered. As you champion your communities, you also champion education. At this gathering, we celebrate the strengths and fruits of your solidarity, are coming together as a community, helping advance a nation of connected villages, raising and supporting one another as Edukampyon. May the medals and trophies we award serve as a powerful reminder of our purpose, higher and bigger than all of us, that we are called to serve our nation and to do it with all our hearts. As we celebrate your efforts, may your examples illuminate more paths that may still be in the dark, or further brighten paths that are already lit. May others be more inspired as you have inspired. May the fruits of this occasion create ripples of excellence across the country, so that the communities we serve, including the very learners we hold closest to our hearts, thrive, excel, and become whole. This is our lifelong commitment to offer our talents and skills for the greater good, para sa bata, para sa mamamayan, and para sa bayan. So on behalf of Rex Education, we hope that this is only the first step in our movement to rally every Filipino for the service of our learners, our nation. May God bless this event, and all of you who are here, welcome to the Gawad. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much. That was such a welcoming and heartwarming message, Mr. Don Buhain. Another round of applause again, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the Gawad Edukampyon for Local Governance Awards would not be possible without the support of these organizations who have been our valuable partners in learning throughout the years. Let us now listen to their messages of inspiration, starting with the Executive Director of the Early Childhood Care and Development Council, Dr. Teresita Inshong.
Good morning, everybody. To distinguished guests, Attorney Dominador Buhain, Chairman of the Rex Education, and Don Timothy Buhain, CEO of Rex Education, the distinguished mayors and other officials of the local government units who are here, to the governing board members of the ECCD Council. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. We, the ECCD Council officers and staff, would like to express our appreciation for this mutually beneficial educational initiative. This has been designed to ultimately accomplish a common institutional goal of both the ECCD Council and the Rex Education. It is the upliftment of the quality of early learning in this country. The Gawad Edukampyon for Local Governance Award provides the ECCD Council an opportunity to pursue its mandate under Republic Act 10410, also known as the Early Years Act, to recognize excellence and provide an avenue for confidence building among local government units in managing and sustaining efforts in early childhood education, among others. In particular, we would like to congratulate and extend our heartfelt appreciation to our LGU nominees, finalists, and awardees who, in spite of the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has pervaded the national landscape for over 2 years, now have persevered in providing world-class quality ECCD services in their communities. There are so many mayors who are really education mayor and child mayor. This quality ECCD is evidenced by the excellently documented community-based programs and projects. These are shown as evidences by well-laid out and responsive plans and strategies. Also, the innovative implementation of activities at the grassroots level. For our part, our realization is profound in our hearts and minds and soul that you are all community winners deserving of a national attention and recognition. You have ably demonstrated attributes of outstanding leadership in advancing the national objectives in early learning. The education sectors has had a long-standing working relationship with Rex Education. Even when I was still at the Department of Education as Assistant Secretary, they have already been conducting programs and projects that benefit the learners. Tama nga yung para sa bata, para sa bayan. And I have a privilege of working with the Rex colleagues in many innovative educational initiatives. Now that I am in the ECCD Council, I join my colleagues in expressing our sincerest thanks to the Rex Education for the Gawad Edukampyon for Local Governance Award, which has a special focus on early learning. We take pride in being a part of this award as it is a concrete measure to recognize the ECCD as one of the 4 pillars of education. Let me inform you, ladies and gentlemen, that the newly crafted Basic Education Development Plan, which is literally just off the press, now includes early childhood care and development as one of the 4 pillars of education system. Not just the 3 subsystems of basic education, technical education, and higher education. Let me also inform you that the Gawad Edukampyon led and trailblazed by the Rex Education is one of the first, if not the first, private sector initiative at the national level to attend to the ECCD. Our greatest heartfelt thanks to the Rex Education. This is a concrete response to the basic education plan's attention to early learning as the 4th pillar of education system. Let me also add that the Gawad Edukampyon has another exemplary feature, that of interfacing and bringing the national ECCD effort to the level of local governance, specifically to the community level, which it matters most. Additionally, the Gawad Edukampyon Award has been conceptualized with substantial trailblazing feature, that of being interfaced with the whole child approach, which has guided the initiative of Rex Education. Kindly recall that the whole community approach is covered by the whole child approach. Finally, let me thread together the focus of the award with the Rex Education's overall goals in terms of celebration of the 400 years of Christianity. The Rex Education, through the award, concretely demonstrate its institutional attribute of being gifted to give. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay sa ating lahat.
Thank you very much, Dr. Insyong, for that very informative and inspiring message. And now we would like to call on another organization who has been instrumental in making today's event happen, the Department of the Interior and Local Government. With that, let us hear from the CESO 3 DILG Undersecretary for Local Government, Honorable Marlo L. Iringan.
To the members of the Executive Committee of the Center for Local Governance and Professional Development, our esteemed awardees, representatives of various institutional partners of the Center, invited guests, good morning everyone. I bring you the greetings of the entire DILG family led by our esteemed Secretary Eduardo. The DILG wishes to express its utmost support and gratitude to the Center for Local Governance and Professional Development in its effort to bolster scholarship and education, especially in the field of good local governance. In the past years, we in the DILG continue to pencil push policy and programs that support the realization of initiatives for knowledge creation and management in the local governments. Over the years of direct experience working with our clientele in various development undertakings, we have experienced the richness and potential of our LGUs to generate and develop concepts and policies that, if implemented on a national scale, can significantly influence and make meaningful impact in our collective quest to achieve our national dreams and aspirations. Sa aming pag-ugnayan at pagtatrabaho kasama ng mga lokal na leader at pamahalaan, maraming mga konsepto, proyekto at programang nabuo na nagmula sa kanila. Dito natin napatunayan na hindi matatawaran ang husay at talino ng mga lokal na pamahalaan sa pagtugon sa mga pangangailangan ng lokal na pamamahala. Kaya mahalaga ang mga pagtitipon at pagkilalang kagaya nito upang sila ay kilalanin at ipagdiwang. Building upon our shared experience in the field of knowledge management in local governance, we learned that there is much knowledge and innovations that we need to honor and recognize. That is why we in the DILG truly supports the efforts being undertaken by the organizers like the Rex Education and the Center for Local Governance and Professional Development in their role of scoring to find and recognize the best among our local leaders who embodies the ideals for excellence in public service that contributes towards the advancement of effective local governance throughout the country. And most importantly, for creating knowledge that serve as important instruments and tools in nation building. This year's awarding ceremony is made extra meaningful and special because of the challenges that we are facing as a nation, like the present threat of COVID-19 pandemic, natural and man-made disasters, and even disinformation in the social media in the internet age. All these pose threat not just to our life, but also, most importantly, to the maturation of our democracy. Here is where recognition such as this finds its essence. The importance of underscoring the fact on how higher education institutions, non-government organizations, and local leaders and functionaries can work together in realizing profound measures that shape the agenda for good local governance and public service excellence. The ties that bind the DILG and Rex Education is its commitment that empower local leaders and government officials to unleash their own potentials, to excel and become good stewards of good local governance and knowledge management. This was highlighted during the COVID-19 pandemic, when local governments and local leaders emerged from the challenges and became outstanding champions for resilience in the midst of a national emergency. These initiatives are waiting for the perfect moment to be further studied to contribute to the ever-growing knowledge on local disaster risk management and resilience. Today, we are in the first year of the implementation of full devolution of local governments. With the increase of financial resources of local governments is the heightened responsibility for LGUs to spend these fiscal resources efficiently and effectively to fund meaningful programs and projects. The tremendous progress and fast-paced reforms being undertaken in the local government landscape presents the need to bolster education in order to harness the innovations we will generate today, while at the same time recognize the agents of those innovations for posterity. In closing, to the nominees and awardees, may the awards and recognitions bestowed upon you serve as an inspiration for you to continue your work in helping shape to flourish the agenda for good local governance and public service excellence today and for the future. Together with the awards and recognition bestowed upon you is the immense responsibility to continue to be an inspiration for others to follow. Again, our salute to all of you. Congratulations at mabuhay po kayo. Maraming salamat at magandang umaga sa atin.
Maraming salamat po, Yusek Iringan, and our salute to you too, sir. Thank you again, dear partners. This project has been truly successful with your support and assistance. Thank you for being one with us in supporting and recognizing our Edukampyons in the public sector to continue fulfilling their mission for every learner and bettering our beloved nation. And speaking of a message of thanks, to share some words of gratitude to those who made today's ceremony meaningful, let's call on stage the chairman of Rex Education, Attorney Dominador Buhain.
Good morning to everyone. ULAP Executive Director Beran Sayo, ECCD Executive Director Teresita Ensiong, DepEd Undersecretary Diosdado San Antonio, Governors, Mayors, LGU leaders. Blessed morning to all of you. Solidarity can move mountains. When I hear this line, Bayanihan comes to mind, and its classic image, an example of neighbors carrying a family house, a bahay kubo, to a new location. It's about a whole village helping complete a task. I am grateful to all of you and on this occasion that we have today to celebrate the fruits of our bayanihan, our modern bayanihan, where we all work together as one community, as fellow Edukampyons, to support and recognize good governance, excellent performance, and in effect, benefiting Filipino learners during the pandemic and beyond. Bayanihan is at the core of being an Edukampyon. That we cannot do it alone, we cannot succeed only by or for ourselves. We need each other, every educator,
every local government unit or LGU and local chief executive or LCE, and every Filipino in championing educating and bettering our nation. So to our LGUs and LCEs gathered today, and to all those who participated, thank you for embracing and fulfilling your duties. Through your efforts, successes, and public service, the spirit of civic unity and cooperation among Filipinos to really shine and remain alive in our society. Thank you for entrusting your stories to us so that we may also effectively spread them to others and grow our community. The Gawad Edukampyon, or for Local Government Awards, is our modest way of acknowledging your contributions, your malasakit, and your dedication. As bayanihan derives from the words bayan and bayani, you are being heroes of the community, of the nation. To our partner organizations, the Department of Education, the Department of Interior and Local Government, and the Early Childhood Care and Development Council, or ECCD, thank you for all your great work. And at REX, as moral duty bearers, we share in the obligation to carry out our part in nation building. Thank you for finding in us a worthy partner for this noble endeavor. We are also extremely grateful to our earnest collaborator, the Center for Local Governance and Professional Development, Incorporated, for helping us shape the Gawad Edukampyon for Local Governance Awards. Thank you to all of you. I believe all of us are already victors. To all the nominees and awardees, thank you. And congratulations for your heroic efforts, for your service to make our country better, one barangay, one LGU at a time. This is the first Gawad Edukampyon for Local Governance Awards, and the beginning of even stronger partnership to benefit the learners in our nation. Before we begin today's ceremony, allow me to share these words from Pope Francis. Education, as we know, is meant to be transformative. To educate is always an act of hope, one that calls for cooperation in turning a barren and paralyzing indifference into another way of thinking that recognizes our interdependence. The value of our educational practices will be measured not simply by the results of standardized tests, but by the ability to affect the heart of society and to help give birth to a new culture. Beautiful words and so true. To be transformative, to create hope, to recognize our interdependence, to affect the heart of society, and to give birth to a new culture. Again, magandang umaga to each and everyone. I trust that today's celebration will be impactful, always for the glory of God and our country. Maraming pong salamat.
Maraming salamat po, Attorney Dominador Buhain. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for that very moving and impactful message. Another round of applause, please. The role of the local government units and their public officials is vital to building and sustaining a progressive future for our learners. Rex Education, as a lifelong learning partner of every Filipino, has continuously invested in programs that could help empower the public service sector so that together we can move towards achieving our goals as Edukampyons. Now, let's take a look down memory lane and see what these efforts are and what each project hopes to achieve in terms of uplifting and nurturing our Filipino learners.
There is a classic proverb that says, "It takes a village to raise a child." This is why Rex Education continues and reaches out to every village, every learner. Rex believes that each of us has a part in raising learners and helping them become whole. Learners who are healthy, safe, engaged, supported, challenged, and values-oriented. When the pandemic hit, we were all caught unaware and unprepared. Amidst the chaos, some have been pushed beyond limits and have given up. Others bravely faced the challenges, innovated, and succeeded. We have seen different people, institutions, and organizations rise up the challenges to ensure that education continues, as the future of our learners cannot wait. We had to move, and fast. Our learners need heroes. We also needed heroes, and they need not have special powers. They are ordinary people who do their jobs extraordinarily well, making them special, making them heroes. We needed champions for education. This is what being an Edukampyon is all about. It is about mobilizing, acting, and moving with the best interest of the learner in heart and mind. It is about empowering entire communities to respect, protect, and fulfill every learner's right to quality education. It is about collaboratively building a learning environment where learners are nurtured to become whole, healthy, safe, engaged, supported, challenged, and values-oriented. Through the years, Rex Education has seen how vital the local government is in sustaining and advancing their communities, including the learners' welfare. We support and recognize their heroic efforts and service, and share in their duties as moral duty bearers, working together to raise Filipino whole learners and contribute to nation building. Rex Education has launched various projects to strengthen partnerships and collaboration with Edukampyons everywhere, including the local government. A 10-part Edukampyon Local Governance webinar series aired on August 2021 to support and recognize our partners in government and open more opportunities to share and enrich experiences for the betterment of the communities they serve, including the learners. Barangay exemplars were highlighted from different LGUs with outstanding programs in early childhood care and development, learning continuity plans, barangay governance, social services, fiscal management, justice, security, and disaster preparedness and response, and barangay accountability. The series helped us witness how purpose, initiative, and inspiration work together to fulfill the goals that we've set in our sworn office, no matter how daunting the task may be. Kaalaman, pagkatuto, at makabuluhang pakikilahok. This is what the 10-part series aimed to achieve. After understanding the theories and principles and showing how all are applied in the local government sector, through the stories of our exemplars, we continue to champion local governance by celebrating excellence in service. The Gawad Edukampyon for Local Governance was launched. The program aims to acknowledge good governance, innovation, and excellent performance, and timely delivery of service to the public. Their work may also spark inspiration in others, creating a ripple effect of good deeds and effective projects that make a difference in people's lives, including those of the learners.
I have the pleasure of presenting the mechanics for the Gawad Edukampyon for local governance, championing local governance. The general objectives of the Gawad is to first to acknowledge the meritorious performance of punong barangays who have exemplified utmost dedication in the performance of their sworn duties and responsibilities in the following essential areas of public service. We've identified five pillars of local governance, that is governance proper, social services, fiscal management, security and disaster, and of course, public accountability.
Nais ko pong sabihin na napakahalaga po nitong ating ginagawa na ito dahil ito po ay hindi lamang basta isang programa na isinulong ng pribadong sektor, kung hindi ito po ay isang programa na nakaangkla sa amin pong mandato, sa mandato po ng Department of the Interior and Local Government, sa mandato po ng Kagawaran ng Edukasyon, Department of Education.
We are a tradition of service, a forging of a new path every time to respond to the community's ever-changing needs. It's not always easy to lead the change, but what continues to give us strength are the learners that we serve. What gives us vision is our dedication to contribute to the building of this nation. While we have committed ourselves to lead this challenging path, we have long known that we could not do it alone. And in our experiences, we have witnessed how we have a greater ability to inspire more change by involving different sectors and shaping relations. By inspiring the duty of nation building in everyone, we can move and flourish together as one.
The Rex Education is known for its trailblazing programs in education and its vision for education and nation building. Definitely, the Gawad Edukampyon for local government as thoroughly conceptualized is one of them. Today, more than ever, is the right time to acknowledge and recognize the meritorious and exemplary performance of the local government units as they strive to provide quality and exemplary services to their constituents.
This is indeed a very exciting project. One LGU shares its best practices and inspires the other LGUs to adopt and emulate similar programs that will help all of us move towards a more progressive future for the learners and this beloved country of ours.
Rex Education does all these to stay true to being an Edukampyon, reaching out to stakeholders, collaborators, people who truly do their part, championing their communities for a better nation. As we continue with our lifelong learning journey, Rex will also continue to engage partners and forge more partnerships in the future. Together, we hope to see our nation of connected villages, all working towards uplifting the learners, advancing ourselves, becoming our best version, and contributing to nation building.
What a truly noble and inspiring project this is, geared towards recognizing our LGUs so that they may unfold a chain of good deeds and excellence in other areas and constituencies. All of us who are here today and those joining us through Facebook Live are witnesses to it. But before we proceed with the awarding ceremony, let us hear from another organization that is instrumental in making today's event a success. To share the experience, the thorough and meticulous efforts and the journey in coming up with the finalists and winners for today's awards, we have from the Center for Local Governance and Professional Development Incorporated, Mr. Sonny Ubana.
Thank you to our lovely host, Ma'am Pia. Members of the Executive Committee, members of the Selection Committee, distinguished awardees, guests, fellow workers in government, ladies and gentlemen, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. I am Dr. Sonny Ubana from the Center for Local Governance and Professional Development. Very quickly lang po, the Center is an academic-oriented and experience-based public governance and policy consultancy company dedicated towards the promotion of mastery in public service to mitigate the impact of various societal problems leading to national development. Moreover, the Center was designated to be the Secretariat by the Executive Committee to oversee the technical implementation of the Gawad Edukampyon. Sa umaga pong ito, nais ko po kayong dalhin sa bawat bahagi ng kasaysayan ng Gawad Edukampyon. Why and how did it start? It all started with an idea from Rex Education on how it can contribute to nation building. In collaboration with other governmental agencies, two ideas motivated the pursuit of this humble endeavor. One, the need for public recognition. According to Rainey in 1982, and I quote, "Research has shown both intrinsic and extrinsic rewards to be factors in motivating career public managers." End of quote. At the heart of the logo of Gawad Edukampyon is a person reaching for the stars, depicted in a victorious pose. Ito po ay makikita ninyo sa ating Gawad Edukampyon logo, na kung saan nasa gitna ang local chief executive. The laurel leaves emblazoned on the top facade symbolizes the excellence and achievement of these LGUs that the Gawad recognizes and celebrates with pride. The second motivating idea is replication, so that others may learn and be inspired. Exemplary achievements, however, should not end with self-fulfillment and recognition. They should be celebrated and examined for the higher purpose of learning and inspiration for others. Hence, the first Gawad Edukampyon Awards was conceived to recognize the meritorious performance of local chief executives and their respective local government units nationwide who have exemplified utmost dedication in the performance of their sworn duties and responsibilities in adopting programs, projects, and activities that resulted to being exemplars in barangay governance, champions of early childhood care and development and implementing innovative programs to help support DepEd's basic education learning continuity plan, and capacity building and professional development of their personnel and component barangays that resulted to effective and efficient delivery of public services. On December 6, 2021, the Gawad Edukampyon Awards was officially launched at Marco Polo Hotel, Ortigas Avenue, Mandaluyong City, by its 5 pioneering institutional partners: the Department of the Interior and Local Government, the Department of Education, the Early Childhood Care and Development Council, the Center for Local Governance, and Rex Education in simple and yet meaningful ceremony. The selection committee, tasked to prepare the final list of awardees for approval by the executive committee, conducted a total of 2 face-to-face meetings in April 29 and May 18, both held at the REAP Event and Training Center, Quezon City, and 1 online meeting, May 23, to evaluate, review, and deliberate on the mode of verification submitted by the different nominees. Ang hindi na lamang po ninyo makikita dito marahil ay ang maraming araw at oras na inilaan ng selection committee upang himayin at pag-usapan ang mga karapat-dapat sa umagang ito. Hindi na po namin isinamat, napakarami pong larawan. The following criteria and corresponding point system was adopted by the 5-member selection committee. One is the background rationale for 10 points. Second, strategies for implementation, 30 points. And the big part is the sustainability, which includes efficiency, effectiveness, and high impact in the community. 5 points was allocated for previous awards and recognition on the same best practice, for a total of 100 points. At this juncture, let me introduce to you the members of the Executive Committee. For the Early Childhood Care and Development, it would be the Executive Director and Vice Chairperson of the Council, Dr. Teresita Insyong, ma'am. From the Department of the Interior and Local Government, that would be Secretary Eduardo Año. For the Department of Education, that would be the Honorable Tonicito MC Umali, Undersecretary. For Rex Education, it would be Attorney Dominador D. Buhain, sir, Chairman and President, and yours truly for the Center for Local Governance. At this point also, let me, in passing, introduce to you yung bumubuo po ng selection committee. On the right side of the screen, that would be LGU from the Department of Department of the Interior. That would be LGU Sir Jimmy Sibalia and Ma'am Berenice Tanate. Ma'am, good morning. From the ECCD, it would be Sir Noel Magas. From the Department of Education, Director Mila Talino, ma'am. From Rex Education, that would be Sir Levy Espinosa, and yours truly in behalf of the Center for Local Governance. As of April 8, 2022, there were a total of 373 nominations for the various award categories, which was received by the Secretariat. For the LGU Barangay Awards, 159 nominations. For the LGU Capacity Development category, 30 nominations. Learning Continuity and Innovation, 117 nominations. And for the Early Childhood Care and Development, 67 nominations. On behalf of the Executive Committee of the First Gawad Edukampyon Awards, the following Edukampyon Awards are hereby conferred on the following 33 awardees. Under the Gawad Edukampyon para sa barangay, 5 exemplary barangays. Under the Gawad Edukampyon para sa lokal na pamahalaan category, 4 LGUs for capacity development, 4 LGUs for local learning continuity innovations, and 21 for ECCD Edukampyon Awards. Sa lahat po ng tatanggap ng parangal, congratulations and mabuhay ang mga magigiting na punong ehekutibo at lokal na pamahalaan sa Pilipinas. Maraming salamat pong muli at magandang umaga.
Wow! What a journey it really has been, Mr. Ivana. And to think 40,000 barangays tayo meron, baka sa susunod yan, pag sumali na lahat, mas sobrang stressed na tayo or happy naman tayo sa mag-observe ng ating mga entries from the barangay. But anyway, thank you so much, Mr. Sonny Ubana. And the time has come for us to shine the spotlight on the best of the best. Ito na pinakaantay natin, the LGUs and public servants who have truly demonstrated good governance and embodied excellence and service in different fields. But let us welcome on stage the Executive Director of ULAP, Yusek Bernardo Sayo. Mr. Sonny Ubana of CLGPD and the Chairman of Rex Education, Attorney Dominador Buhain, to present the first batch of awardees, the Gawad Edukampyon para sa Barangay Awards. And the Gawad Edukampyon para sa Barangay Award recognizes the significant role of the barangay in the comprehensive development and transformation of our community and society. There are 5 categories under this award, each corresponding to an essential aspect of local governance. First, the Gawad Edukampyon for Barangay Governance. This award is given to the barangay and barangay chairman who exemplify resilience in the face of crisis, delivered timely services to their constituency, and connecting to people, offering a real problem solution, inspiring emulation, and embodying what it means to be a true public servant. Ito na. The finalists for the Gawad Edukampyon for Barangay Governance are Barangay Laba, Santa Rosa, Laguna, Honorable PB Ronald Ian A. de Guzman, Barangay San Roque, Santa Ana, Pampanga, Honorable Wilfredo F. Musni, Barangay Malis, Giginto, Bulacan, Honorable Cesar L. Mendoza. Palakpakan po natin sila. And the award goes to Barangay Malis, Giginto, Bulacan, Honorable Cesar L. Mendoza.
DILG, pinuri ang mga residente ng Barangay Malis, Giginto, Bulacan sa pag-waive sa pagtanggap ng relief goods sa pamamagitan ng paglalagay ng puting ribbon sa kanilang pintuan o gate ng bahay.
Barangay Captain Cesar Mendoza ang Liga ng mga Barangay Barangay President sa bayan ng Giginto, Bulacan. Siya ay nag-initiate sa pagsabit ng white ribbon sa harap ng mga bahay, tanda ng hindi pagtanggap ng relief goods at ipaubayan na lang sa mas nangangailangan.
Congratulations once again!
Sa nagdaang mga taon, kampiyon tayo ng inklusibo at mabuting pamamahala. Mabilis at accessible na mga transaksyon, sa madali ang pangangailangan ng komunidad ay tutugon. Transparency check, malinis at bukas sa publikong impormasyon, manifestasyon ng isang pamahalaang tapat sa obligasyon. Save the Creek, operasyong pangkalikasan, goodbye sakit at baha, hello ganda at ginhawa. Sa panahon ng pandemya, naging salbabida ng bawat pamilya ang ayuda. Sa ating barangay, bayanihan at pagtutulungan ang bumida. Sa pamamagitan ng pagkakabit ng white ribbons sa labas ng mga tahanan, nagbibigay daan ang mga mamamayan para sa kanilang kapwang mas nangangailangan. White Ribbon Initiative, buong bansa sa atin ay bumilib. Teacher ko sikap, edukasyong lampas sa paaralan, assignment ng pamahalaan para sa mas maliwanag na kinabukasan. I-refill, responsableng pagkonsumo, tipid na, eco-friendly pa. Kitchen waste decomposting, mga bakas ng kusina, masustansyang pataba ng lupa. Bokashi ball making and throwing, mga putik na binilog para sa mas malinis na mga ilog. Earthquake drill, isang barangay na handa sa sakuna, kaligtasan ng mamamayan ang dapat inuuna. Oplansita, curfew, quarantine pass at health protocols, sandata sa pandemya, panangga ng masa. Pamilihang pambarangay, talipapa ng bayan, sentro ng kalakalan at kabuhayan. Database system, moderno at high-tech ang barangay ko. Sa pamamagitan ng tapat at proaktibong pamamahala, maraming infrastruktura ang mahusay na naipagawa. Infra to the max, build sa malis, aksyon ay serbilis. Modernize na gusaling pampamahalaan. Daycare center para sa kabataan. Pinatag na mga kalsada at daraanan. Barangay outpost para sa kaayusan at kapayapaan. Mga CCTV bilang bantay sa kaligtasan at negosyo center para sa mas angat na kabuhayan. Ilan lamang ang mga yan sa napakaraming tanda ng mabuting pamamahala. Bunga nito, hindi katakatakang umani ang barangay ng laksa-laksang parangal. At sa patuloy pa nating pananagumpay, I am Malis, ikaw, ako, mamamayang Malisenyo. Dapat iisa tayo.
Ayan, maraming salamat. Congratulations once again. And now, let us move on to the next category, the Gawad Edukampyon for Barangay Social Services. This award is given to the barangay and the barangay chairman that embodies dedication and innovation in developing programs along areas of health and nutrition, as well as seeing to the welfare of various sectors such as children and youth, senior citizens, persons with disability, solo parents, indigenous people, farmers and fisher folks, and other marginalized and social groups in the community. And the finalists for the Gawad Edukampyon for Barangay Social Services are Barangay Kaipian, San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, Honorable Sosimo B. Lorenzo. Barangay Dita, Santa Rosa, Laguna, Honorable Godofredo Z. De La Rosa. Barangay Libag Sur, Tuguegarao City, Honorable Romeo B. Iquin. And the award goes to Barangay Libag Sur, Tuguegarao City, Honorable Romeo Iquin.
Building an environment that is safe and healthy for the youth and the vulnerable. BESHI. Social services are one of the basic and vital services of the government. It plays a crucial role in nurturing and developing the well-being of a person. The Barangay Libag Sur, through the leadership of Honorable Romeo B. Iquin, recognizes the importance of providing social services and other basic needs to the vulnerable sector of the community. As such, they created the BESHI program. Through the initiative of the barangay, together with its officials and employees, and support from sponsors and other stakeholders, the aim of the program is to deliver quality, efficient, timely, and appropriate social services to all 1,153 constituents of the barangay, depending on their basic needs. The program provided more focus in giving social services to the vulnerable sector, who was one of the affected sectors during the pandemic. But despite these threats, Barangay Libag Sur was able to provide and protect its constituents through their active, participative, and good governance shown by the punong barangay, kagawads, SKs, barangay health workers, barangay nutrition scholars, tanods, sponsors, and stakeholders. They were able to put in place programs and exerted countless and extra efforts to share relevant experiences and wisdom that could help mold their well-being. They also provided options for learning to create a future generation of brilliant leaders. Activities were also conducted to ensure their health and proper nutrition. Countless coordination efforts to all the constituents relative to the vaccination program and information campaign with regards to the pandemic. As a manifestation of their hard work and extra efforts, Barangay Libag Sur was able to receive countless awards and recognitions through the search for model barangay of the local government unit of Tuguegarao.
Thank you po sa lahat dahil naging ganito ang aming barangay dahil sa tiwala nyo na ibinigay sa akin at suporta ng mga kasamahan ko na barangay officials and employees. Hindi natin nakuha lahat ito ang mga award natin kung hindi dahil sa kooperasyon natin mga kasama. At sana dagdagan pa natin para lahat ng mga activities na kailangan ng mga constituents natin ay maibigay natin sa tamang panahon. Sa mga kabaryo mates ko, kung ano man lang po ang pwede natin maitulong sa inyo, huwag lang kayong mahiya, lalapit sa aming barangay dito sa office natin dahil kami po ay laging handa kami tutulong anuman ang dapat namin maitulong basta makaya po natin. Huwag kayong mahiya dahil hindi namin alam kung ano yung dapat namin itulong sa inyo kung hindi nyo po sasabihin sa amin. So, thank you ulit po. Thank you sa cooperation ninyo mga constituents po.
When the community is safe and healthy, all good things will follow. This is the Beshi program of Barangay Libag Sur, building an environment that is safe and healthy for the youth and the vulnerable.
Congratulations po ulit. Moving on, the Gawad Edukampyon for Barangay Fiscal Management is next. This award is given to the barangay and the barangay chairman for exemplary prudence and efficiency in the spending of government funds, generation of additional income for the barangay, due diligence and religious compliance to liquidation and other reportorial requirements, and dedicated efforts for ensuring that all funds go to the aid and overall welfare of its barangay constituencies. And the finalists for the Gawad Edukampyon for Barangay Fiscal Management are Barangay San Roque, Santa Ana, Pampanga, Honorable Wilfredo F. Musngi, and Barangay San Gabriel, Tuguegarao City, Honorable Marcelo C. Narag. Huwag na natin patagalin. And the award goes to Barangay San Gabriel, Tuguegarao City, Honorable Marcelo C. Narag.
The Barangay San Gabriel is known to the host of several constitutions in Tuguegarao City. Road infrastructure enables connectivity and safe mobility of citizens going to from these establishments. Since his election as Punong Barangay, Honorable Marcelo Narag had high hopes and bright plans for its constituents, setting his sights in infrastructure and non-infrastructure projects that would greatly benefit his people. Honorable Narag put emphasis on their fiscal management to ensure that public expenditures are allocated to maximize the welfare of its citizens. Because of his innovative strategies in fiscal management, the leadership of Honorable Narag brought social and economic impact in his barangay. Back then, only 20% of the barangay road networks were completed. But because of his leadership, almost 90% are now finished. This will invite more people to visit and choose this place to be their home. From their old barangay hall, they now have their beautiful and strong 3-story multi-purpose barangay hall where it houses the executive, legislative, and judiciary branch. Through the initiative of Honorable Narag, the Sibak Party List donated a closed van service vehicle to mobilize barangay officials and its constituents. Honorable Narag simply knows the best way to do things in fiscal management. He ensures that the barangay must be consistently compliant with the posting of full disclosure boards of the barangay and reporting and distribution of financial reports. He fully supported the creation of Barangay Business Establishments Database to collect business clearance as part of their income. He acknowledges the people behind the success of his barangay. Their barangay treasurer has been awarded 3 times as an outstanding barangay treasurer and now a Hall of Fame holder. He is active and aggressive in fund sourcing through the different stakeholders to augment the budget of the barangay. As a manifestation of his hard work, Barangay San Gabriel was able to receive countless awards and recognitions from various agencies and LGUs. Punong Barangay Marcelo Norag delivered his commitment, ensuring progress through fiscal management, accountability, and transparency. This is your Gawad Edukampyon for fiscal management.
Congratulations po. And the next category is the Gawad Edukampyon for Barangay Justice, Security, and Disaster Preparedness. This award is given to the barangay and the barangay chairman who demonstrated exemplary skills on the administration of the barangay justice system, barangay security, disaster reduction and management measures, solid waste management, natural resources and environment management, anti-drug abuse and enforcement of the Clean Air and Water Act, making the barangay a safer and healthier place for everyone. The finalists for the Gawad Edukampyon for Barangay Justice, Security, and Disaster Preparedness are Barangay Lambakin, Marilao, Bulacan, Honorable Guillermo T. Parawan. Barangay New Zanigam, Mandaluyong City, Honorable Elizabeth P. Cruz. Barangay Santa Cruz, Giginto, Bulacan, Honorable Emmanuel S. Hoson. And the award goes to Barangay Santa Cruz, Giginto, Bulacan, Honorable Emmanuel S. Hoson.
Tuloy po kayo sa barangay ng Santa Cruz. Ang barangay Santa Cruz po ay isa sa pinakasentrong barangay sa bayan ng Giginto at mas kilala bilang Garden Capital of the North. Sinasakop nito ang kabuuang 247.60 hektaryang kapatagan na pangunahing kabuhayan ay paghahalaman. Ang aming barangay ay katigit ng ilog ng Giginto. Dahilan kung bakit may mga lugar sa aming barangay na flood prone. Bukod pa sa ito ay nasa mababang bahagi, masusing paghahanda ang naging sandata namin sa mga kalamidad na nararanasan. Mahabang proseso ng konsultasyon, pagpaplano, paghahanda at pagsasanay ang ginagawa upang makatugon kami sa direktang pangangailangan ng mga mamamayan namin sa panahon ng kalamidad. Malaki ang epekto nito sa lawak ng pinsala dahil sa malaki ang ibinaba ng bilang na naiulat ng biktima ng kalamidad. Para po sa amin, ang wastong kaalaman ng mamamayan kasama ng paghahanda ay ang susi sa kaligtasan sa panahon ng kalamidad.
Barangay Santa Cruz po ang isa, kung hindi man po palagi ang naaasahan namin tuwing po ay meron po kami kakailanganin assistance tungkol sa mga karagdagang responder o rescuer, maging driver po ng ambulansya. Ever since po, ang Barangay Santa Cruz ang palagyan po namin pinatawag, tatawagan para tumulong.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. And Maraming salamat. And today, this morning, we are now going to award and call on the finalists for the Gawad Edukampyon for Learning Continuity Innovation for Component Cities. For our finalists, we have San Jose del Monte City, Bulacan, Honorable Arturo Robes. Balanga City, Bataan, Honorable Francis Anthony S. Garcia. Ormoc City, Leyte, Honorable Richard I. Gomez. And the award for this category goes to Ormoc City, Leyte, an independent component city, Honorable Mayor Richard I. Gomez. Congratulations. With him is a Congresswoman Lucy Torres Gomez.
Project Ayuda sa Eskwela, which stands assisting young learners in the upskilling and holistic development towards better educational achievement, is a joint innovative project of the Department of Education Schools Division of Ormoc and the local government unit of Ormoc through the Sangguniang Kabataan Federation during the height of COVID-19. This project is in response to the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan of the Division, wherein numerous household members raised their apprehensions about their capacity to provide teaching assistance to their learners during the transition from classroom-based instruction to a modular learning approach. As a result, the Department of Education and the local government unit of Ormoc City call for a community-wide act of heroism through volunteerism. Project Ayuda sa Eskwela is composed of education advocates who render their services to the department, being teaching support to the learners in the division. The team of volunteers varies from members of the Sangguniang Kabataan, DepEd Ormoc teacher aspirants from the Registry of Qualified Applicants, city scholars who are bachelor degree holders, and other capable volunteers who have the heart and the passion to impart and continually educate learners at these times of pandemic, subject to the approval and confirmation by the SDO proponent and evaluators.
Congratulations, Ormoc Leyte. Anyway, let's go back. And finally, the Gawad Edukampyon for Barangay Accountability. This award is given to the barangay and barangay chairman whose religious compliance with the code of conduct and ethical standards for public officials and employees truly shone above all. The award is given for outstanding personification of integrity with unblemished reputation as an honest public servant. The only finalist and the winner for the Gawad Edukampyon for Barangay Accountability is Barangay de la Paz, Pasig City, Honorable Isidro C. Mariano Jr.
Iyong ihandog ang buhay at puso sa bawat tao sa ibabaw ng mundo. Sa pangalagaan kasaganaan. Ito'y handugan ng kaligayahan. Gawing matatag ang iyong kalooban, bigyan liwanag ang bawat isipan. Higit sa lahat ay tao.
Congratulations! And now, may we ask all of our awardees, sir, wag na po kayong bumaba, to come up here on stage again so that we can have a group photo. Lahat po ng mga awardees, inaanyayahan po nga na umakyat dito sa entablado. For Barangay Governance, Barangay Malis, Giginto, Bulacan, Honorable Cesar L. Mendoza. Barangay Social Services, Barangay Libag Sur, Tuguegarao City, Honorable Romeo Iquin. Barangay Fiscal Management, Barangay San Gabriel, Tuguegarao City, Honorable Marcelo C. Narag. Justice, Security, and Disaster Preparedness, Barangay Santa Cruz, Giginto, Bulacan, Honorable Emmanuel S. Hosan. And for the Barangay Accountability, Barangay de la Paz, Pasig City, Honorable Isidro C. Mariano Jr. Ayan. Thank you and congratulations once again to the winners of the Gawad Edukampyon para sa Barangay Awards. Let's give them all a big round of applause. And now, for the Gawad Edukampyon for Learning Continuity Innovation. But before that, let us first let us welcome once again on stage our presenters, Dr. Insyong and Yusek San Antonio and Ms. Garon. They are the Let me just check. Okay, sorry for that call, but anyway, let us welcome on stage Director Milagros Talino from the Department of Education. Department of Education Undersecretary for Curriculum and Instruction, Yusek Diosdado San Antonio. And once again, the CEO of Rex Education, Mr. Don Timothy Buhain, to present the award for the Learning Continuity and Innovation. This award is given for going the extra mile in developing and implementing innovative programs in support of the Department of Education's Learning Continuity Plan. The award is given for programs and projects that have been tremendous, that have made a tremendous impact in making education accessible, relevant, and effective amidst the challenges of the pandemic. The Gawad Edukampyon for Learning Continuity Innovation is given to a highly urbanized city, a component city, a province, and a municipality which excelled along these lines. Now, guys, we would like to present to you the finalists for the Gawad Edukampyon for Learning Continuity Innovation for highly urbanized cities. Zamboanga City, Honorable Maria Isabel C. Salazar. Davao City, Davao del Sur, Honorable Sara Duterte. And for Manila City, the Honorable Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso. And the Gawad Edukampyon for Learning Continuity Innovation Award for highly urbanized city goes to Manila City, Honorable Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso. We would like to ask for the staff and the fellow public servants and employees of Mayor Isko to come up on stage. Yes, Mayor.
Connection for Inclusion 2.0. This is Manila. At the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, the local government unit of Manila is one of the first, if not the first, to proactively respond to the needs of its constituents. In the education sector, our visionary Yorme, Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso, led the rationalization of the Special Education Fund in order to address the pressing as well as succeeding needs, be it financial assistance, relief packages, or equipment support to blended distance learning. The Metamorphosis of Life, or Learners' Information for Educators as a system, is an attempt to address the learning must continue mandate under the new normal. Life, or Learners' Information for Educators, is a life-changing information system that computerizes and automates administrative tasks done by teachers and school administrators. It empowers teachers through ICT, engages learners via blended distance learning modalities, and extends support coming from internal and external stakeholders. Through the concerted effort of school and division stakeholders, the three-pronged approach ensured that learners and teachers are at the center of everything we do. Laying the foundation for life began in 2014 and continued henceforth with strengthened commitment to innovation. This enabled the Division of City Schools Manila to translate access to quality outcomes. Life ensured expanded access to basic education since opportunity to learn is for everyone, having no one left behind. Furthermore, this created more platforms that would encourage learners to enroll regardless of age, gender orientation, learning styles, economic status, personal disposition, belief, physical limitations, and even cultural background. Through Life, borderless classrooms and varied learning modalities were established. This has increased the school's capacity for a more modern, upgraded, and adapted learning environment fit for the needs of the times. Learning from the best practices as well as rooms for improvement in the previous school years, we have laid the foundation for innovative management, institutionalized it for impact, further developed and expanded for replication of its potential and sustainability. Thus, Connection for Inclusion is inclusive, formative, and adaptive.
Thank you and congratulations once again to the winners of the Gawad Edukampyon para sa Barangay Awards. Let's give them a round of applause again. And now may we ask to present on stage Executive Director of the Union of Local Authorities of the Philippines, Yusek Bernardo Sayo, to come up on stage again, sir, to be assisted by Honorable Sonny Ubana of CLGPD and the Chairman of Rex Education, Attorney Dominador Buhain. So we can now move on to the second batch of awardees, the Gawad Edukampyon for Capacity Development. The Gawad Edukampyon for Capacity Development is given to staunch advocates of capacity development and continuous learning as manifested by programs, projects, activities, and investments for the institutionalization of the same, for the upskilling of political leaders in their component LGUs. The Gawad Edukampyon for Capacity Development is given to a highly urbanized city, component city, municipality, which excelled most along these lines. And now, the finalist and winner for the Gawad Edukampyon for Capacity Development for the highly urbanized city is Malabon City Honorable Antolin A. Oreta III.
True to its commitment to continue providing quality education and strengthen research culture in the Schools Division Office of Malabon City, we bring you the STO Malabon City Tambobong Research Journal. As part of DepEd Malabon's efforts to continuously improve its programs and projects based on research results and evidence-based decision-making, which is also anchored to the government's Sustainable Development Goal, quality education and industry, innovation and infrastructure. The STO embarks on research and development programs titled Tambobong Research Journal. Through the leadership of City Mayor Antolin A. Oreta III and Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Mauro Sitigulan, the Tambobong Research Journal is materialized and implemented under the Special Education Fund. The 4 phases of the program started with a call for proposals, followed by the initial screening of the Schools Division Research Committee, with the use of the rubric tool, where at least 70 points must be reached in order to pass the evaluation. 58 research studies were approved during the final screening. The last phase of the program is the awarding of research grant, where teacher researchers were recognized for their outstanding contributions to the success of this advocacy, where they are recommended for their support in realizing the goals of education research program. All this.
Congratulations again to Malabon City Honorable Antolin A. Oreta III. And up next, we have the finalists for the Gawad Edukampyon for Capacity Development for the component city. We have Santiago City, Isabela, Honorable Joseph S. Tan, Iriga City, Camarines Sur, Honorable Madeleine Alfalor, Coronadal City, South Cotabato, Honorable Eliordo U. Ojenia. And the winner is Coronadal City, South Cotabato, Honorable Eliordo U. Ojenia.
During my administration, Special Educational Fund, sisiguruhin ko na yung pondo niyan talaga ay pupunta sa nararapat. And to me, the first priority is with the children. Pangalawa, yung mga teachers, mga mentors sa schoolroom. Ang LGU will be coming in to help.
Ang Sikad Edukalidad ay programa ng bagong Coronadal sa pangunguna ni Mayor Eliordo U. Ojena. Sa programang ito ng LGU, unti-unting nabibigyang katuparan ang lahat. Sa katunayan, Ang programang Sikat Edukalidad ay tumugon, gumabay at naging kalasag ng mga mag-aaral, guro, magulang at pamunuan ng DepEd upang makasabay ang sektor ng edukasyon at ang nasasakupan nito sa hagupit ng pandemya. Sapagkat sa Sikat Edukalidad, may patutunguhan ng bawat koronadalenyo. May tatahaking maliwanag na landas sapagkat sa sama-samang pagsikad, ang buong bayan ay uunlad.
Kaya naman ito ang aming sikad. Sikad ng pangarap. Sikad para sa magandang bukas. Para sa minamahal kong koronadalinyos. Tungo sa pagunlad. Ororopot kita sa bagong Coronadal. A small city with a big dream.
Lungsod na ganda sa pag-unlad ay kitang-kita mga edukasyong tinututukan. Ang pagbabago'y tinupad niya sa anumang larangan. Gusto niya namumuna. Ururupot para sa kinabukas ang hangal. Di ganda, malinis na syudad at nakuhena. Magkasa, ururupot kita. Magandang buhay, tatakuhena.
One people, one big dream. Isang bagong Coronadal.
Congratulations again to Coronadal City South Cotabato. And now let's proceed with the municipality subcategory. The finalists for the Gawad Edukampyon for capacity development for the municipality level are La Castellana Negros Occidental, Honorable Rumila Mangilimutan. San Ildefonso, Bulacan, Honorable Paula Carla G. Tan. Carmona, Cavite, Honorable Roy M. Loyola. And the Gawad recipient is Carmona, Cavite, Honorable Roy M. Loyola.
The municipal government of Carmona firmly believes that barangays as fundamental political units should be mobilized as active partners in good governance. It is therefore necessary to provide barangay officials with technical assistance to ensure that they remain capable public servants equipped with appropriate knowledge and skills to deliver their duties and responsibilities. As a response, the municipal government of Carmona, through the Office of the Municipal Mayor, spearheaded the implementation of Husay Barangay, Barangay Administration and Governance Intensification Program, a series of training that aims to increase the knowledge and capacity of barangay-level leaders in various topics essential in barangay governance, such as experts from the local government and from other agencies were tapped to ensure the credibility of the resource persons who will discuss the topics of the training. This is to ensure that learners would be able to acquire the best possible knowledge and skills regarding the topics at hand. Various workshop activities were also conducted to provide a more hands-on learning experience to the learners. To encourage the barangays to finish all the sessions, they were given a puzzle piece after every completed session. These puzzle pieces completed the Husay Barangay Seal that was awarded to the barangays during the culmination program. This shall serve as proof that the barangays have undergone training and are equipped in barangay governance. Although the Husay Barangay program still has some aspects for improvement, the municipal government of Carmona, Cavite acknowledges its potential in developing excellent and capable local leaders, specifically at the barangay level. Ultimately, the Husay Barangay program has helped its participants review and widen their current knowledge on topics and processes related to barangay governance, thus empowering them as active partners of good governance.
Once again, may we call our awardees on stage for a group picture. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a warm and thunderous applause for the Gawad Edukampyon for Capacity Development awardees, winners for Highly Urbanized City, Malabon City, Honorable Antolin Oreta III, Components City, Coronadal City, South Cotabato, Honorable Eliordo Ojenya, and for the municipality, Carmona, Cavite, Honorable Roy M. Loyola. Maraming salamat po and congratulations. Palakpakan po natin ang ating mga kasamang public servants. And that is just the first set of awardees for Gawad Edukampyon for local governance. And before we proceed to our next categories, let us take a breather and enjoy a performance by the Mount Zion Ballet Group.
Now we are not afraid. We know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. Oh, yes. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe. Somehow you will. You will when you believe. In this time of fear, when prayer so often proves in vain, hope seems like the summer birds too swiftly flown away.
Thank you so much, Mount Zion Ballet Group, for that wonderful performance. It sure is a treat to all of us who I hope are also excited to welcome the next set of awardees for the Gawad Edukampyon for Local Governance Awards. To join us in presenting the next set of awards, may we call on the Executive Director of the Early Childhood Care and Development Council, Dr. Teresita Inchong. And from the Department of Education, Undersecretary for Curriculum and Instruction, Diosdado San Antonio. And a member of the ECCD Governing Board representing the private sector, Ms. Emerita Garon. The Gawad Edukampyon for Early Childhood Care and Development is given to champions of ECCD who have exemplified faithful compliance with ECCD Council program, delivery, and other standards. Implemented innovative and effective supplementary programs on early development, health and nutrition, institutionalized or locally legislated support for ECCD, and fostered interagency and multi-stakeholder appreciation of the importance of ECCD and involvement in ECCD program implementation. And the Gawad Edukampyon for Early Childhood Care and Development is given to 5 outstanding provinces, 5 outstanding highly urbanized cities, 6 outstanding component cities, and 5 outstanding municipalities. Let us start with the finalists for the Gawad Edukampyon for ECCD for highly urbanized cities. We have Baguio City, Honorable Benjamin P. Magalong. Cagayan de Oro City, Honorable Oscar S. Moreno. Parañaque City, Honorable Edwin L. Olivares. Davao City, Honorable Sara Z. Duterte. Olongapo City, Honorable Roland C. Paulino Jr. Iloilo, Honorable Jerry P. Treñas. Muntinlupa, Honorable Jaime R. Fresnedi, and Quezon City, Honorable Maria Josefina G. Belmonte. And the winners for the highly urbanized unit for the Gawad Edukampyon for ECCD Awards are Davao City, Olongapo City, Iloilo City, Muntinlupa City, and Quezon City. We are inviting all the cities to come up on stage and your representatives, ma'am.
Actualizing our vision, Muntinlupa City as one of the leading investment hubs in the country is no easy task, especially during the pandemic. The city government of Muntinlupa, through the leadership of an education and visionary local chief executive, Mayor Jaime R. Fresnedi, has continually actualized unprecedented developments and milestones. He spearheaded the spirits of shared vision and shared responsibility in promoting and championing the Early Childhood Care and Development, or the ECCD program of Muntinlupa City. Having awarded the Seal of Good Local Governance and Seal of Child-Friendly Local Governance, Muntinlupa City is indeed ECCD champion. The Early Childhood Education Division of Muntinlupa City was created under Ordinance 04-139. It was given its distinct organizational structure and plantilla positions for daycare workers, teachers, and staff. Of the current 86 employees, 86% are with plantilla position and only 14% remain casual. It was provided its own annual investment and procurement plan. Thus, the ECCD program is fully supported financially by the city government of Muntinlupa and other stakeholders and advocates. What makes the ECCD program of Muntinlupa City an edge to other LGUs and other places in its good practices is the Enhanced Family Support Program from 2014 to present. The Enhanced Family Support Program provides parent education, livelihood, well-being in fitness, arts, culture, sports, and other related family activities that involve children and parents. It aims to engage the parents, guardians, and the whole family in strengthening family relationships, empowering themselves as individual persons by deepening their knowledge and skills about parenting and giving them opportunities to be productive and participate in the community programs, especially during the pandemic. The children and parents are provided with learning materials, activities, and meaningful experiences to bond, work, play, and have fun together. The ECCD program during the pandemic was facilitated by the continuous provision of free learning materials, activities through online classes with the use of social platforms, and provision of supplemental feeding and assistance. The pandemic has adversely affected us, especially the development of our children. But SED Muntinlupa City did not stop in implementing the ECCD program. Funds and people were made available, and the challenges made us even stronger. Because our leaders and constituents never gave up, believing in God's great faithfulness.
Once again, congratulations to our winners. And now, we would like to thank the Vice Mayor of Davao City for his congratulatory and expression of gratitude to the Gawad Education, to the Gawad Edukampyon. And he has sent us a letter. We will be flashing it on the screen. And let me have the privilege of reading the said letter. Republic of the Philippines, City of Davao, Office of the Vice Mayor. First Gawad Edukampyon Awards, Madayaw. The local government of Davao thanks the Executive Committee of the first Gawad Edukampyon Awards for conferring Davao City with a Gawad Edukampyon Award for Early Childhood Care and Development, or the ECCD, for the highly urbanized city category. We likewise extend our appreciation to the Department of Education, the Department of Interior and Local Government, and other partner agencies for this recognition. The city government of Davao shares this achievement with our fellow public servants in the city for their support and cooperation in the implementation of our early childhood care and development programs. We are honored to be a recipient of this award alongside other local government units recognized for their exceptional work in their communities. Davao City remains committed to ensuring the welfare of children by providing programs and services addressing their needs. We shall continue to sustain and strengthen the city's program geared towards the protection of children's rights and well-being. Once again, our sincerest thanks to the Gawad Edukampyon Awards and congratulations to all the awardees. Daghang salamat. Buti na lang marunong ako magbisay. Anyway, thank you so much. And we have with us here all the awardees. Congratulations. Another photo opportunity for everyone. Yes. Move a little bit. Ayan. Closer to each other, so we'll have one picture for everyone, please. And, okay. Closer, closer, closer. No breathing. Ayan po. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Congratulations. Now, let us proceed to the finalists of the Gawad Edukampyon for ECCD for the component city category. The finalists are Lipa City, Batangas, Honorable Eric B. Africa. Bayawan City, Negros Occidental, Honorable Pride Henry Teves. Tanawan City, Batangas, Honorable Mary Angeline Halili. Tagum City, Honorable Alan Relion. San Fernando City, Pampanga, Honorable Edwin Santiago. Antipolo City, Honorable Andrea Inares. Mabalacat City, Honorable Crisostomo Garbo. Batangas City, Honorable Beverly Rose Di Macuja. And Binyan, Honorable Walfredo Di Magila. And the winners for the component city or subcategory are Tagum City, San Fernando City, Pampanga, Antipolo City, Mabalacat City, Batangas City, and Binyan City.
Ang child development ay karapatan ng bata. Hindi ito dapat isawalang bahala kahit na tayo ay nasa gitna ng pandemya. Ang Siyudad San Fernando ay patuloy na magbibigay ng quality child development services sa pamilyang Fernandino. Kaya hatid namin sa inyo ang Educare, the quality quarantine care and early education para sa Fernandino Star Bulili.
Ang Educare ay ang ECCD homeschooling program na handog natin sa mga batang 0 to 4 years old na ngayon ay under home quarantine. Hindi mahadlangan ng pandemya ang pangarap natin na maging star bulilit ang ating mga anak. Sa murang edad pa lamang ay mahuhubog ang kagalingan at katangiang star sa mga batang Fernandino. Ito ay ang pagiging matalino, magaling, matino, at may pusong Fernandino. Dahil hindi pwedeng lumabas ng bahay ang mga bata para mag-aral sa ating mga child development centers, may dalawang paraan para sila ay maturuan ng ating mga guro. Through online educaring class at offline educaring class. I-register lamang ang inyong mga anak sa ating ECCD programs base sa kanilang edad. Infant and Toddler Early Development Class para sa mga anak na 0 to 2 years old. Pre-Kinder 1 para sa edad 3 taon. Pre-Kinder 2 para sa edad na 4 na taon. Tandaan, under Educare System, magulang ang magbibigay aralin at gawain sa mga bata sa pamamagitan ng patnubay at pagtuturo ng child development teacher.
Sa bawat weekly session, 2 beses o 2 araw ang parent-teacher exchanges at 2 araw din ang parent-child activities sa bahay. Sa huling araw ng linggo ay Community Day, ang pagkikita-kita o pag-uusap ng lahat para maibahagi ng learning experiences. Pumili
Isang makabatang araw po sa ating lahat. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Carlo Costales, ang City ECCD Officer ng Mabalacat City. Sa lahat po ng bumubuo ng ating Gawad Edukampyon para po sa mga LGU na nag-i-implement ng ECCD program, in behalf of our Mayor, Honorable Crisostomo Garbo, kami po ay taus-pusong nagpapasalamat na napili ninyo ang Mabalacat City bilang bigyan ng parangal na ito. Tunay na ang ECCD program ng Mabalacat City ay isang well-recognized program. Kami po ay nakatanggap ng GAPAS Award galing sa DSWD National Office, gayon din mula sa Philippine Commission on Women at gayon din sa ating National ECCD Council. Ang mga accomplishments ng Mabalacat City, lalo na sa larangan ng ECCD, para sa holistic development ng mga batang 0 to 4 years old ay nagawa dahil na rin sa pangunguna at tapang ng ating City Mayor kasama ng suporta ng Sangguniang Panglungsod headed by our City Vice Mayor, Attorney Jel Aquino. Para po sa mga accomplishments at sa highlights nito, ating panoorin ang mga sumusunod na video. Muli, sa ngalan po ng aming City Mayor, Honorable Crisostomo Garbo, taos-puso kami nagpapasalamat sa inyong lahat. Isang mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat.
Thank you and congratulations once again to Tagum City Honorable Alan Relion, San Fernando City, Pampanga, Honorable Edwin Santiago, Antipolo City, Honorable Andrea Inares, Mabalacat City, Honorable Crisostomo Garbo, Batangas City, Honorable Beverly Rose de Macuja, and Binyan City, Honorable Walfredo R. de Magila. Congratulations again! Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng inyong efforts sa inyong bayan. And now we have the finalists of the Gawad Edukampyon for ECCD for the municipality, and they are as follows. Cainta Rizal, Honorable Janiel P. Nieto, Naawan, Misamis Oriental, Honorable Dennis L. Roa, Santa Cruz, Marinduque, Honorable Antonio L. Uy Jr., Tanza, Cavite, Honorable Yuri Pacumio, San Mateo Rizal, Cristina Diaz, San Ildefonso, Bulacan, Honorable Paula Carla Galvestan, Noveleta, Cavite, Honorable Dino Carlo R. Chua, and Giginto, Bulacan, Honorable Ambrosio C. Cruz Jr. And the winner for the municipality subcategories are Tanza, Cavite, San Mateo Rizal, San Ildefonso, Bulacan, Noveleta, Cavite, Giginto, Bulacan.
The Tenza municipality is known for its organized administrative system under the good governance of Honorable Yuri Pacumio, and education services are highly prioritized, particularly in the early childhood education, armed with its banner program, learning-related initiatives governed by active participation of YAP, or known as Lingap YAP, with anchoring taglines, "Yan ang pagbabago, yan ang paglilingkod, at yan ang pagunlad." Under the leadership of Mayor Yuri A. Pacumio, the Lingapiap has not failed to help improve the educational quality in the district. The local government of Tanza has pledged support and commitment to ensure that education continues amidst the pandemic, especially in the Early Childhood Care and Development or the ECCD.
Lingapiap ang pinakasentro ng tagumpay ng lahat ng programang pang-edukasyon. Layunin nito na ang pagbibigay ng special na atensyon sa mga mag-aaral na walang kakayahan, kabilang na ang mga hikaw sa buhay, lalo na nitong pandemic. Kaya ito ang naging prioridad ng pamahalaan ng Tanza.
To improve services in daycare centers and kindergarten schools, the municipality allocated a total of 35 million pesos for the Special Education Fund or the SEF and funded a total of 15 million pesos for the Municipal Social Welfare and Development or the MSWD in 2019. While in 2020, the municipality earmarked a total of 40 million pesos and 15 million pesos for SEF and MSWD respectively. In 2021, the municipality has funded a total of 45 million pesos for SEF and 15 million pesos anew for MSWD respectively, appropriating the biggest share for the implementation of the ECCD. Instructions and activities in the ECCD require broad content in curriculum and pedagogy in order to encourage the learning processes for young children. To meet these requirements, the LGU Tanza sponsored series of free seminars aligned to the new learning setup. Availability of adequate learning tools has utilized daycare centers, providing 400 units of 32 inches television and printing of self-learning modules from school year 2020 to 2021 to present. In addition, the municipality has also provided risograph machines for the printing of supplementary learning materials. The reading development in early childhood is facing a big challenge, not only in the country, but considered a worldwide disturbance in the new normal. The pandemic's impact in the earliest grades shows distinct changes in the growth of basic reading skills at present. But the municipality of Tanza tells a more optimistic story. To support reading development in ECCD, the Tanza municipality launched the Project Who Books, kasanayang umunaw at bumasa sa oras, oportunidad para sa kinabukasang sagana sa kaalaman, targeting zero non-reader in the early grades including the ECCD. The beneficiaries of this program are the pupils from early childhood, kinder, and grade 1 to grade 6. Through the Lingapiap program, the daycare center recorded a dramatic increase in daycare center enrollment from the school year 2018 to 2021. Additional learning resources for development and engagement activities for ECCD learners are very evident in all daycare learning centers. Through the years, the local government of Tanza has been continuously replicating exemplary commitment in adopting programs, projects, and activities that lead to being champions of early childhood care and development under the governance of Honorable Yuri Pacumio. This is a success story of Lingapiap. Yan ang pagbabago.
Sasalamatan ko po ang aking mabuting mayor ng Tanza Cavite na si Ginoong Yuri Pacumio.
Yan ang paglilingkod. Yan ang pag-unlad.
Thank you po, Mayor Yuri. Salamat po.
Thank you and congratulations again to Tanza Cavite, Honorable Yuri Pacumio, San Mateo Rizal, Honorable Cristina Diaz, San Ildefonso Bulacan, Honorable Paula Carla Galvestan, Noveleta Cavite, Honorable Dino Carlo Archua, and Giginto Bulacan, Honorable Ambrosio C. Cruz Jr. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay po kayo. And congratulations also to our other finalists. And moving forward, the finalists for our final subcategory for the Gawad Edukampyon for ECCD, the provinces. We have the finalists. Palawan, Honorable Jose Alvarez. La Union, Honorable Francisco Emmanuel Ortega III. Pampanga, Honorable Dennis Pineda. Apayao, Honorable Eleanor Bulut Begtang. Misamis Oriental, Honorable Jenny Vincent Emano. Quirino, Honorable Dakila Carlo Ikua. Bulacan, Honorable Daniel L. Fernando, as represented by the Provincial Administrator Antonia Constantino. And for South Cotabato, Honorable Reynaldo S. Tamayo Jr. And the winner for the provinces are Apayao, Misamis Oriental, Quirino, Bulacan, and South Cotabato.
As Governor Evgeny Vicente Bambi Berha Imano took his office as Governor of Misamis Oriental, he immediately set his vision to make the province a bastion of learning and education, recognizing that education being one of the 8 pillars that support his flagship program of tourism alongside environment, infrastructure, health, transportation, agriculture, cooperative, and peace and order, holds the greatest potential to advance the lives of Misamisnans. In this regard, the Provincial Early Childhood Care and Development Office, an independent department under the Provincial Local Government Unit of Misamis Oriental with its own budget and appropriation, which increases every year, was created on December 27, 2006 by virtue of Ordinance Number 967-2006, took the task to formulate and evaluate policies for the province's 756 child development workers, 727 child development centers, 22 national child development centers, and 24,375 ECCD enrollees, headed by a provincial ECCD officer and 13 other personnel divided into 2 divisions and 4 units. PECCDO's well-trained and experienced personnel ensures quality education and holistic development of children dominates Misamis Oriental. Acknowledging the importance of infrastructure as a way of providing a conducive learning space for children, PECCDO adheres to Governor Evgeny Vicente B. Imano's mandate to always provide complete sets of classroom facilities to all newly constructed and renovated child development centers before their turnover. On top of that are the 76 locally funded child development centers, which would have been completed by the end of Governor Bambi's term. By initiating partnership with stakeholders from all levels of the society, PECCDO was able to effectively spread its mission, establishing the commitment of the private and public sector and the further enhancement of ECCD advocacies from various municipalities. And as the pandemic demanded ingenuity from child development workers or teachers, PECCDO immediately answered the challenge and initiated seminars and workshops that immensely developed the capabilities of ECCD implementers in the entire Misamis Oriental. Long-standing national and local affairs, such as the Child Development Workers Week and the National Teachers Month, among others, were also augmented in an effort to honor child development workers or teachers. At the same time, modifications on Camp Bulilit and Bayanihang Bulilit, coupled with breakthrough programs such as Kwentuhang Bulilit, ensured the continuity of service delivery and operations while safeguarding both CDWs and learners from the pandemic. Understanding that health is vital for children, PECCDO made great efforts to partner with the Provincial Health Office to promote and maintain the physical well-being of children in the province, effectively addressing the problem of stunting among children through a consistent feeding programs and provision of accessibility to nutritious food by households and communities. Safety of children during calamities has also been established through the aid of PDRRMO and the active participation and response of LGUs. All of these exemplary practices by Governor Bambi Imano and PECCDO gained the attention of many, prompting award-giving bodies to recognize the province and its municipalities through handing over of awards, with the municipality of Salay ultimately gaining the recognition of the national government by obtaining the prestigious Presidential Award for Child-Friendly Municipalities and Cities. And Hinguog City.
Thank you and congratulations again to Apayao Province, Honorable Eleonor Bulut Begtang, Misamis Oriental, Honorable Yevgeny Vincent Emano, Quirino Province, Honorable Dakila Carlo E. Cua, Bulacan Province, Honorable Daniel R. Fernando, and South Cotabato Province, Honorable Reynaldo S. Tamayo Jr. Congratulations also to the rest of the winners. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, let us show our support and recognition for our Gawad Edukampyon for ECCD awardees in the categories Province, Highly Urbanized City, Component City, and Municipality. And we would like to let everyone know that the AVPs presented for this category were chosen as the most creative and the most novel. Again, thank you and congratulations to our winners. Thank you also to our presenters. Thank you so much, Dr. Inshang, Yusek San Antonio, and Ms. Garon. Maraming salamat po. We now move on to the fourth and final batch of awardees, the Gawad Edukampyon for Learning Continuity Innovation. Tapos na po tayo kanina sa highly urbanized and the component city. So we proceed directly to the finalists for the Gawad Edukampyon for Learning Continuity Innovation for municipalities. We will proceed to the municipality in a while. Let us first, before we present the finalists, let us first welcome on stage, once again, Director Milagros Talino from the Department of Education, Undersecretary Yusek Justado San Antonio of the Curriculum and Instruction Department, DepEd, and the CEO of Rex Education, Mr. Don Timothy Buhain, to present the award. So moving on, the finalists for the Gawad Edukampyon for Learning Continuity Innovation for provinces are Cagayan, Honorable Manuel Namba, Oriental Mindoro, Honorable Cumerlito A. Dolor, Nueva Ecija, Honorable Aurelio Umali. And the Gawad goes to Nueva Ecija, Honorable Aurelio M. Umali.
May pandemya man o wala, nananatiling isa sa mga prioridad ng Provincial Government of Nueva Ecija ang edukasyon sa ilalim ng pamumuno ni Governor Aurelio O.Y. Matias Umali. Naniniwala ang gobernador na kapag may nakatapos ng pag-aaral sa isang pamilya, ito ang magiging susi upang magkaroon ng magandang buhay ang pamilyang Novo Ecijano. Kaya naman sa kabila ng mga pinagdadaan ng pagsubok dahil sa pandemya, hindi napuputol ang pagmamalasakit ng ama ng lalawigan sa mga mag-aaral, sa mga guro at sa mga programa ng kagawaran ng edukasyon sa probinsya. Nakatuwang ng DepEd Nueva Ecija ang PGNE sa printing ng learning modules para sa mga kinder hanggang grade 12 learners noong school year 2020-2021 at school year 2021-2022. Nagkaloob ng printing equipment sa bawat distrito ng Schools Division Office ng Nueva Ecija. Binigyan ng time slot ng gobernador ang programang DepEd Hour na napapanood at napapakinggan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes mula alas 3 hanggang alas 5 ng hapon sa DWNE Teleradyo na pag-aari ng PGNE. Sa pamamagitan ng programang ito ay naituturo sa mga mag-aaral ang TV-based at radio-based lessons na iaanunsyo ang mga programa, proyekto at iba't ibang aktibidad ng SDO Nueva Ecija. Nang magsimulang pumasok sa public service si Governor Umali noong 2001 hanggang sa kasalukuyan, naging prioridad na niya ang pagpapatayo ng multipurpose facilities at classrooms na makikita natin sa bawat sulok ng probinsya. Malaking tulong ang naibibigay ng mga pasilidad na ito sa mga estudyante at mga guro. Natulungan din ni Governor Umali ang teaching at non-teaching personnel ng SDO Nueva Ecija na ma-avail ang free mobile antigen testing. Umabot naman sa 15,000 SDO personnel ang napabakunahan laban sa COVID-19. Naging regular din ang pagkasagawa ng disinfection sa mga paaralan at office facility. Tunay na sa lalawigan ng Nueva Ecija, ramdam na ramdam ang pagpapahalaga ni Governor Oying Umali sa edukasyon at ang kanyang pagmamalasakit sa mga mag-aaral, sa mga guro at sa kagawaran ng edukasyon.
Ayan. Congratulations! And now we proceed to the finalists for the Gawad Edukampyon for Learning Continuity Innovation for Municipalities. And the finalists are Santa Cruz, Ilocos Sur, Honorable Teresita Valle, New Lucena, Iloilo, Honorable Lisel Seville, Luna Isabela, Honorable Jaime Ataide. And the Gawad Edukampyon for Learning Continuity Innovation Award for municipalities goes to Luna Isabela, Honorable Jaime Ataide.
A beginning, a symbol of hope, a bridge of transformation. These befit the innovation and strong support of LGU Luna to boost distance education implementation in town and in the whole province of Isabela. Its TV Escuela, pushed by Mayor Jaime Ataide, has sustained quality education in town even in time of crisis, fulfilling DepEd's noble mission. No child is left behind through a united and loving community. Another innovation is the Project Net, or the learner's online class made possible through internet towers.
TV impact on our teachers made them more competent and hardworking. In every year level, we had to create their own production team So most of them became a graphic designer, a cameraman, an editor, a director, and a scriptwriter. So these are new things and new boundaries that they've reached that never have been taught to them. So what was the impact with our students? We have 0 dropout till now, and we have more students coming from the private school enrolling in our public schools during the pandemic. The learners in our municipality has become more competent than normal, considering that it was all modular. So again, in behalf of our municipality, I wish to thank the DepEd for endorsing this project.
The support of the LGU truly made a big impact in the lives of learners. It is a testament that heroes like Mayor Jaime Ataide will always bring learners smile and will help them soar high as they live a purposeful life.
And ladies and gentlemen, again, let us congratulate our Gawad Edukampyon for Learning Continuity Innovation Awardees for the highly urbanized city, Manila City, and Honorable Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso, Component City or Moc City Leyte, and Honorable Mayor Richard Gomez, Municipality Luna Isabela, and Honorable Mayor Jaime Ataide, and for the province, Nueva Ecija, and Honorable Governor Aurelio M. Umali. Isang masigabong palakpakan po mula sa ating lahat. Thank you so much. And there you have it, friends, colleagues, and fellow Edukampyons, the recipients of the very first Gawad Edukampyon for Local Governance Awards. This is an embodiment of husay at serbisyo, a testament to the remarkable good deeds, excellence, and dedication to public service of our local government. May these awards pave the way to inspire other LGUs and local chief executives to follow suit, so we may, hand in hand, elevate Philippine education to its truest potential. As Edukampyons, we are all duty-bound to fulfill this destiny for a better nation, a better Philippines. Para sa bata, para sa mamamayan, para sa bayan. And to all those who are here with us at the Novotel Cubao, we invite you to join us for lunch. And to everyone watching on Facebook, wherever you are, you can have your lunch there. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us, and may you have a pleasant day ahead. Again, this is Pia Shuk Velasco. Magandang tanghali po sa ating lahat at mabuhay ang bawat Edukampyon.